Welcome to this week's edition of Inside Golf. I'm Don Cannon. Bet you can't guess where we are, huh? Yeah, 10 minutes over the bridge from Atlantic City, the beautiful barrier island of Brigantine Beach. And to help us go through the island, we're going to bring in a friend of Inside Golf, who's the regional manager of Golf Vacations, and also we've done a couple of golf and gamble shows with the man, Gary Shea. Gary, good to see you.
How you doing, Don? Good to see you again.
Tell us what's in store for us today here at Brigantine Beach.
Well, we're going to take a tour of the island here. First, we're going to show you the beautiful golf course, the links at Brigantine Beach.
Okay.
Then we're going to show you some of the highlights of the island, some of the attractions, and then I'm going to take you on a tour of some beautiful rental of properties that are available for people that want to come down here and play golf at the shore and stay.
We're going to get all this in a half hour?
Well, we're going to try.
All right, well then, let's get going. We'll be back with more from Brigantine Beach when Inside Golf returns.
Inside Golf is brought to you by Norco Auto Group, Elite Sportswear, the Philadelphia Section PGA.
Welcome back to Inside Golf. We've got a lot to show you today about Brigantine Beach, but being a golf show, we're going to start with the golf, Gary. So we're here at the fabled 18 holes at the links at Brigantine Beach. Tell me about it.
Well, Don, I consider this my home course. I live here on the island. I play here a good 20 to 30 times a year. It's been around since the 20s, and legend has it that the old PGA pros used to stop over here on the island to play around the golf before heading over to the British Open to get a feel for the wind and the flat layout and the rolling hills and all of that.
Back then, it felt like you were in Scotland. I mean, and it still does.
Well, the wind is definitely something here. I mean, it will wreak havoc on your golf ball, and as you can see from the picture behind us, I mean, it's also very picturesque.
All right, let's take a look around at the links at Brigantine Beach.
We have something a lot of courses in the area don't have. We have the history. You know, you have a course that was built in 1927.
Located as the closest golf course to Atlantic City, the links has really become a hot spot.
Here at the Scottish Links course, it's wide open. You got to worry about the wind and Mother Nature.
If it looks and sounds a bit like a throwback course, you're right. The links at Brigantine Beach is a public course that has withstood the test of time and continues to be a cornerstone in the growth of the island. The roots that architects Wayne Stiles and John Van Cleet laid down nearly 80 years ago are as deep as the Atlantic waters that lap up against these fairways.
It's generally a flat golf course, well bunkered, you know, the marshland areas. I don't think a lot of courses in the area have that. You know, and like I said, it's our proximity to the bay. You know, we are an authentic links golf course. Golf course has minor changes, you know, due to the addition of the new clubhouse back in '91. A few greens were changed, the putting green and our 9th green. So it's pretty much as it was back then.
It was back in the 20s and still is today the only links course built on a barrier island in the state of New Jersey. With the ocean just a mile away and the bay out the back door, water is a factor on 14 of the links' 18 holes. So, while you may hear the crashing of the waves on the nearby beaches, it's really the rumble of the wind sweeping in off the ocean that'll most likely get your attention.
With the wind, you know, one day you could be hitting a 3-iron into a green from, you know, 150 even, just because of the wind is that strong. So, and other days the wind could be at your back, so 150 you might be playing a wedge in. It's such a great golf course, and every day is a different day. The links at Brigantine Beach offers 3 sets of tees, you know, anywhere from 5,200 to, from the forward tees to the tips, which play about 6,500. So anybody can come out here and enjoy the day, whether they want to play from the way backs or not. You've got a couple of par 5s over 500 yards. The 10th hole, I think, is 535 yards, so it's a long hole. It's, you know, I mean, you've got to break out the driver for that. And you don't need the driver everywhere, and you're going to use every club in your bag.
The links has been rated as beginner-friendly by National Golf Course Owners Association, which makes it nice for all players' abilities. It's easy for the high handicapper, but the wind at times makes it tough for the low handicapper.
Beginner-friendly is just the start of a long list of accolades that has been etched over the years. Golf Digest gives it 3.5 stars the last 3 years. Golf Styles Philadelphia put it in the top 100 must-play. It's been ranked as South Jersey's best value and the 2nd best value in the state. The links at Brigantine Beach is also Audubon Sanctuary certified. It's also the only course in Atlantic County to offer GPS on all carts.
With these GPS units, Players can view the entire hole layout. They can view yardages up to 500 yards away. That updates in real time. But most of all, the GPS really allows to improve pace of play and an overall enjoyable condition on the golf course.
Our rates are very reasonable for the Jersey Shore area, with rates ranging from $29 in the off-season to $84 in peak season. We offer a number of rates, senior rates, casino rates. Brigantine Island residents also receive a discounted rate throughout the season. Links Bar and Grill is a full-service restaurant with a dining area that seats over 100 people. Numerous events can be held in there: birthdays, wedding packages, banquets. It's basically available for any special event.
I'd like to personally thank all of you for coming out to the links at Brigantine Beach today. My name is Brian. Most of all, I would like to thank the NJSRC for hosting their golf outing here. You guys have all been coming here year after year. It's a great group, and we're happy to have all of you. The links is really an outing-friendly course. It suits everybody's needs for golf outings, for corporate events, charity events, and just your regular golf outings, group of guys getting together. We can accommodate up to 144 players, 7 days a week. Today here at the links, we have golf outings about 64 players. They're going to be a modified shotgun on the front nine, which means everybody will start at the same time on different holes. Everybody will then finish, and they'll come inside for a nice buffet afterwards.
We have a fun golf course. It's challenging but fair. You know, the wind kicks up. I mean, you could shoot in the 70s one day and shoot in the 90s the next day. You know, I think that the fun of the golf course is what brings people back. Like I said, I think we're also priced right for the area, and I think we have a lot to offer here.
Feel that ocean breeze? Huh? I can smell the salt.
It's great, isn't it? I get it every morning down here.
I mean, you really get that links feel. And it's great for the outing that's going on here all day, too. I tell you, when we highlight golf courses, Gary, on Inside Golf, we talk about location. And we talk about location and location. That's what the links at Brigantine Beach is all about.
Well, it happens to be the closest golf course to Atlantic City. It's no more than 10 minutes from any of the boardwalk casinos. It's barely 5 minutes to get to the marina, where you got the Borgata and Harris. And not only that, you get an awful lot of golf for your money on this golf course.
So how can we find out more about the links at Brigantine Beach?
Well, the best thing to do is visit their website at brigantinegolf.com.
All right. We've done the golf. Now, where are you going to take us next?
Well, we got the play out of the way. Let's work on the stay. Let's go and visit some of these beautiful beach houses and condos that I have available for rental on the island. And let's go see the island in general. You know, there's a lot to do. There's a big recreation area. And, of course, the nicest beaches on the shore are here.
Brigantine Beach. It's an island you'll fall in love with for life, I guess, right?
As the sign says.
We're going to take the tour when Inside Golf returns. Welcome back to Inside Golf. Well, Gary, we saw some great golf, and you've taken us to this great place here right off the beach. And this is where you come into play. A lot of expectations now for the golfers who want to come and play the links at Brigantine Beach. You've got to put them up somewhere.
Well, that's exactly why I brought you to the house, because this is one of the houses that I feature in our rental program, basically off-season rental program for golfers wanting to visit the island for a short period of time. As you know, you've traveled, you played golf a lot. You know that generally the preferred accommodation for traveling golfers is the condo, not so much the hotel. The problem in Atlantic City we had was there was a big gap between the very expensive casino on the weekends and the cheaper economy hotels like in Absecon or Pleasantville, or maybe some of the more rundown places along Pacific Avenue. So what we found is we've sort of filled that middle ground. We filled it with this vast supply of rental properties here on the island that up to this point in time have been mostly just used for during the summer season. I mean, this is a beautiful 4-bedroom house, so a foursome could come down, rent it, each have a bedroom, each have a bathroom, and of course this beautiful deck overlooking the water. I mean, it's just perfect. Some of these properties have absolutely, like this particular one here, absolutely beautiful master bedrooms, bathrooms with hot tubs in them. A lot of them have very large living room areas, similar to this, wide open, high ceilings. Really gives the group a clubhouse feel. You know, there's nothing better. A couple of these houses I have will sleep up to 8 people. It's nothing better when you can get all these idiots together in the morning and get out on time.
That's so true. And being a golfer, you know what we all expect. So that makes your job a lot easier.
And at the same time, we can also give something a little quieter for couples and something a little smaller. You know, there's a wealth of properties on the island.